In this episode, we'll explore how intelligent life might cross the vast distances of space to reach Earth. Could it be through wormholes, warp speed, or even other dimensions? We'll also look at quantum entanglement, a strange phenomenon that may hold the key to instant communication across the universe. Join Colonel Gene as we examine how aliens could be traveling the stars and perhaps visiting us. Let's dive in.
Hi folks, it's Colonel Gene again with Alien Agenda. Today we're going to look at the huge distances that exist within our universe. Let's begin by accepting that other intelligent life does in fact exist in the universe and examine how they could traverse the enormous distances to visit planet Earth as well as other worlds that exist in space. We will examine four possible answers that are being discussed with the understanding that our limited knowledge may not have uncovered even more answers to the question of how could aliens conquer the distances of space. The four methods that we will examine are quantum entanglement, wormholes, different parallel dimensions, and a thing called warp speed, which means exceeding the speed of light. Let's begin with the speed of light. Light travels at 186,000 miles per second. To most of us, that is meaningless. Consider that at the speed of light, we would travel around the Earth at the equator 7.5 times in a single second. Thus, in the time that it takes you to say 1/1000, you would have circled the Earth more than 7 times. It would take a commercial airliner flying at 600 miles per hour, 42 hours non-stop to circle the Earth at the equator. Now consider when we say a light year, it means the distance that light would travel in an entire year, not in a second. Many of the planets in our universe are thousands or even millions of light years apart. In the TV series Star Trek, we heard the term warp speed, which indicates a speed far beyond that of light. There is speculation of this being a way of covering the great distances that we know exist in our universe. Einstein's theories, however, believe that going faster than the speed of light is simply not possible. Some recent experiments, however, have shown it may be possible for some things to exceed 186,000 miles per second. In any event, unless we could achieve speeds many, many times the speed of light, we could still not cover the vast distances in space in a time frame that would make any sense. That leaves us with the question, then how would other intelligent life come to Earth from distant parts of the universe? Another possible method that has been discussed is a thing called a wormhole. They are theoretical tunnels that, through space and time, that could connect distant points in the universe and allow passage between these points in a very short period of time. The general relativity theory of Albert Einstein does allow for the existence of wormholes. Although we have not experienced any such thing, or are capable of creating one between 2 points in space, future understanding and technology might enable man to use them to overcome the huge distances between planets and solar systems in the universe. If other intelligent life does exist, and they are light years ahead, pardon the pun, they may have been using wormholes to visit Earth, as well as any other bodies within the universe. Mathematicians have been working with quantum mechanics and have developed a thing called quantum entanglement. Now, I don't fully understand this concept, but from what I do understand, it means that two things in different locations that are entangled can act together simultaneously, regardless of the distance that separate them. At this point, we are working on a communication system that would employ this concept and thus eliminate any delay in transmission. It is possible in the future, as we develop knowledge and technology beyond where it is today, that this could prove to be an answer to overcome the distances that exist in space. Again, if there is other intelligent life that is far, far ahead of humans, they could be employing quantum entanglement as a method to breach the vast distances in the universe. I have saved the most far out possibility for last. This is the simultaneous existence of different dimensions. What if other forms of life existed in other realities, other dimensions, at the same time as we do in our dimension and in our reality? We have heard people say that they have observed what look like rings or portals in the sky. Some have even claimed to see spaceships go into and come out of these portals. If other dimensions do exist, then aliens may have developed the ability to move between these dimensions. String theory holds that it is possible that multiple dimensions exist at the same time. Thus, other intelligent might experience their principal existence in one of these other dimensions, but be able to travel to our dimension and observe what is taking place in our reality. Although this concept is a bit hard to accept, it is another possible explanation and puts the issue of traveling within our dimension and our universe to the side. I hope you have found these explanations of how we could travel in our universe interesting. We want to look at as many possibilities surrounding UFO and alien existence as we can on Alien Agenda. To that end, if any of our listeners want me to look into a particular issue or question about UFOs or other intelligent life, please contact me by sending me a message to my email, genep0041@comcast.net. Until next time, be safe and get your copy of my new book that examines many aspects of UFOs and other intelligent life visiting Earth, called Are They Out There? By Colonel Gene P. Abel. It is available online and from your local bookstore. This is Colonel Gene signing off for today.